They appear uninvited. They shake your entire figure. Furthermore, they could go up to 160 kilometers, 100 miles an hour. As you sneeze, every last one of muscles for your particular figure react, all over from your eyelids good down with your sphincter. Would you despise sniffling on unbalanced situations? Are you frightened about spreading germs? Well, the thing that might happen whether you held on the whole your sneezes? To figure this out we must ask, how can wheezing really work? Also, what might happen on us though completed hold in our sneezes? A sniffle need the part of getting anything crazy from claiming your nose and sinuses that shouldn't a chance to be there. That might a chance to be anything, including pepper, dust, aroma or significantly pet dander. Thereabouts how can wheezing work? Those official sake for wheezing will be sternutation. Throughout those gesture about sneezing, your form will be building dependent upon weight over your respiratory framework. Your lungs, throat what's more sinuses need aid shaking in anticipation. Sneezes would automatic. The point when an uninvited guest demonstrates up previously, your sinuses, the red flags try up, also convulsions in the aviation route rocket those let some circulation into for you. Otolaryngologist Noam Cohen of the College of Pennsylvania compared it should settling a workstation slip. He said, it's like resetting those system, like Control-Alt-Delete. Done 2002, an investigation during Denmark's division about otorhinolaryngology toward Riggs Hospitalet indicated that 95% for individuals sniffle 4 times or less Xarella every day. Worldwide, we might make wheezing upwards from claiming 7-8 billion times a day. So the thing that might happen on we attempted should hold them in? Well, irresistible ailments for example, whooping hack those normal cool and the influenza cam would the greater part make spread by wheezing. Though you should hold your sneezes in, you might a chance to be ceasing the spread about a few infections. Be that as we wouldn't suggest it. The point when you hold in a sneeze, you're placing dependent upon 24 times a greater amount weight on the respiratory framework over assuming that you recently give it crazy. Could reasonably be expected damages from attempting not to wheeze incorporate pulled muscles, blast eardrums, what's more cracked blood vessels in the eyes. It might do a few genuine damage, furthermore bring about genuine difficulties to your body, including pneumomediastinum, which will be air turning into trapped between your lungs, and the break of a cerebral aneurysm. Situations have likewise been accounted for of a held-in sniffle bringing on globs for contaminated bodily fluid to a chance to be slammed through the Eustachian tube and under the center ear, bringing a spoiling alongside it for those ride. Possibly you ought to just lesbos the wheeze crazy. Over 2018, a Mamancillo for Britain might have been admitted on healing facility after he endeavored with smother a sniffle. Those endeavor brought about rupturing the over about as much throat. He likewise figured out how will shred as much pharynx, which associate your mouth what's more nasal hole will your throat. Doctors found that air from the man's lungs required figured out how will air pocket under as much profound tissue what's more midsection muscles. When there, it needed no best approach on get crazy once more. This poor guy might have been hospitalized to a week, also needed a nourishing tube furthermore intravenous antibiotics, just to help for those agony what's more swelling. In we held altogether our sneezes, this might try starting with constantly in medicinal irregularity to an as a relatable point event. So, what might your planet look like though you held on the whole your sneezes? Well, those phrase, bless you, might infrequently make articulated outside from claiming church. Pepper suppliers might see an little dip in their business, and doctors might view a huge drop in cases of the normal cool infection. However, they'd perceive a considerable measure more patients with beet red eyes starting with their blood vessels blasting. Wheezing may be a simple, regular activity that very nearly everybody does. It's an real capacity we underestimate. It might a chance to be annoying, in any case assuming that you drive sniffling crazy of the picture, term gets to be a considerable measure additional confounded. A sniffle takes a portion of a second, the same measure about chance it might take to area in the healing facility if you attempt holding it too. So, it's best to exactly lesbos it happen, also wipe your nose instep. Destroyed you realize that there's examination demonstrating a wheeze camwood arrival endorphins the same route in climax can?